What's up out there, YouTube? My name is Jesse and I am back for another comic book video. A little while ago, I did a video on the top 10 sidekicks in the DC Universe, but I never followed up one for Marvel. I didn't think that there was enough sidekicks in Marvel to be able to do a top 10 list on. Doing some research, I found out that Marvel categorizes their sidekicks by a different criteria. So some of those people who I thought were partners to the superheroes are actually classified as sidekicks. Now, using that criteria, I've been able to come up with a list of 10. So this is my top 10 sidekicks in the Marvel Comics. Now, number 10 comes straight out of the Golden Age, but would not be the first sidekick from the Golden Age. Coming in at number 10, Sun Girl. Sun Girl, Mary Mitchell, first appeared in Sun Girl number 1 in 1948. She's the partner of the Human Torch, and she's actually the Human Torch, the original Human Torch, second partner. Now, number 9 is more of a manservant than he is a sidekick, but he still comes under the sidekick classification. So I got him in here at number 9. Now, he is listed as a sidekick, so I'm just going to go ahead and give him that. Coming in at number 9 is Wong. Real name, Wong. He first appeared in Strange Tales number 110 in 1963. And he helps out Doctor Strange. And I know he knows his fair share of martial arts as well. And number 8, I honestly don't know what his intention was when he first joined the comic books. I know who he eventually ended up becoming, and he is now a hero in his own right. So, let's get to number 8. Coming in at number 8, Jim Rhodes. James Rupert Rhodes first appeared in Iron Man 118 in 1979. Is the partner of Tony Stark more than he was of Iron Man. He actually also became Iron Man for a short period of time when Tony Stark was incapacitated, before he would eventually become War Machine. Now, number 7 to number 2, it's gonna feel a little heavy-handed. These were all partners of one superhero individually. Some of these have become their own heroes on their own. Some of them team up with who they are sidekick from time to time. And number 3 is a real interesting one. So let's go ahead and do all of these, and then we'll get to number 1. Coming in at number 7, Free Spirit. Free Spirit, Kathy Webster, first appeared in Captain America 431 in 1994. She is the sidekick to Captain America. She had some experiments done on her, which puts her at the peak of human conditioning, just like the Captain. She's also trained by Captain America. I do believe she is either a former member or a current member of S.H.I.E.L.D. Coming in at number 6, Jack Flag. Jack Flag, Jack Harrison, first appeared in Captain America Comics number 434 in 1994, the sidekick of Captain America. Jack Flag has been doused with the chemical formula that the supervillain Mr. Hyde uses. As a result of this, Jack Flag has superhuman strength, stamina, durability, and seems to possess a measure of a healing factor as well. Coming in at number 5, Demolition Man. Demolition Man, Dennis Dumfries, first appeared in Captain America 328 back in 1987, the sidekick of Captain America. His costume was kind of a mirrored mixture of the original Daredevil costume with a little bit of Wolverine thrown in. He got his powers given to him by the Power Broker, which gives him superhuman strength, stamina, and durability. He also has a background in professional wrestling, which made it easy for Captain America to train him in hand-to-hand combat. Coming in at number 4, Falcon. Falcon, who would later go on to become Captain America, which I'm not sure if he still is or not. I don't keep up with that quite as well. The Secret Empire thing really screwed everything up. Sam Thomas Wilson first appeared in Captain America number 117 in 1969 as a sidekick / partner to Captain America. He does have avian telepathy. He's also a master martial artist and acrobat. He's at the peak of human conditioning. He's also a master aerialist, someone who can fly in the air. He's a skilled shield fighter, which he would have to be as Captain America. He actually can lift 480 pounds, even though he doesn't have any superhuman strength, and he's listed as an Olympic-level athlete. Now, number 3 gets really interesting. Number 3 is Rick Jones. Richard Milhouse Jones first appeared in Hulk number 1 in 1962. He has been the partner of the Hulk, Captain America as Bucky, been the partner of 2 Captain Marvels, Captain Marvel and Genus Marvel, and has also been a sidekick of Rom the Space Knight. I don't know what Rick Jones' current power and ability level is. It seems to change on a yearly basis. But Rick Jones is number 3. Okay, this one gets a little tricky. Number 2 is Bucky. Bucky, James Buchanan Barnes, first appeared in Captain America number 1, 1941. He is the sidekick of Captain America. He's gone on to become the Winter Soldier and Captain America. I do believe he's back at Bucky now. He has the Infinity Formula, which is the same thing that was injected into Nick Fury. It has pretty much stopped his aging process, so he could be the man on the wall, stopping extraterrestrial and interdimensional threats from threatening the Earth. That is his job. With his bionic arm, he has a whole host of abilities. With his arm, he got superhuman strength and reaction time. He has a radar scanner, sensory array, extended reach, an EMP, cybernetic defense. There's just a lot of things that his arm can do, way more than we can go into with the time that we have. Without his bionic arm, he is at the peak of human conditioning. He also has a healing factor due to the Infinity Formula. Superhuman strength and speed, a peak of human strength and speed, enhanced balances, master of many different forms of martial arts, shield fighting, advanced martial artist, expert tactician, master spy, master assassin, all of this stuff while he was the Winter Soldier. There is just so much to go into. Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, definitely not someone you want to screw with. Now, I know that number 2 is more popular than who's going to be number 1. And yes, part of me putting number 2 at number 2 was to group him in with all the other ones. But number 1 also started in the comic books before number 2. So, he is the first Marvel sidekick. And this is why he sits at number 1. And he's back in the comic books in some way, but he's different than who he was before. It's all very confusing. Here's number 1. Coming in at number 1, Toro, Thomas Raymond. Toro first appeared in Human Torch number 2 in 1940. He is the partner of Human Torch. He was thought to be a mutant that can control fire before, but he's gone through Terrigenesis. Turns out that he is an Inhuman, and his enhanced Inhuman ability allows him to have the ability of element transformation, not just in his own body, but the air around him. He does have the greatest control over fire, since he has been using the fire for most of his life. For greater detail on what Toro is capable of, see my Golden Age Marvel List Part 2, where I go in great detail over what Toro can do. Well, there you have it. Marvel does have their classification of sidekicks. There are some sidekicks that are still classified that way that I didn't use because I didn't like the way the sidekick was being done, or it just didn't fit the way I do things. It's whatever. If you did like this list, go ahead and give that like button a click. If there were somebody on here that you think that probably should have been on this list more than someone else, you can go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be coming out with some more videos soon, so until then, I'll see you.